This is a practice tune for Flight of the Haggis. This tune is written by Bob Zentz, who has written a lot of great traditional type music, but is a contemporary tune writer. This tune was copyrighted in 1992, and Bob Zentz has given Silver Strings the permission to play and perform it. So to help you learn this, in case you become a member of Silver Strings, I think is a good idea. The tune itself does not have any repeats. It's in the key of D, and we can play it all along the left side of the treble bridge from your A marker right down here at the bottom of your dulcimer. It starts on the D marker and it goes up above to the B, which is above your G marker. So let me play the tune for you. Okay, here we go. It is a march, and the Flight of the Haggis refers to an activity that they often have at Scottish games. We have a couple of communities in Michigan that put on Scottish games. So here's how it sounds. Okay, that's the general, the way it sounds. So it's mostly eighth notes. It's in 2/4 time, like a march, and there are some dotted eighth notes, so you'll notice those, and make sure you observe those because it adds interest to the piece. So the first phrase begins with an eighth note pickup into the first full measure, starting on D, and we're going to march up to the F sharp with a quarter note, and then this dotted eighth note pattern. So you can, depending on if you're left or right-handed, it's all up and down, use whichever is most comfortable for you. Here's the eighth note. See? Let's do that one more time. Okay, now the next 7 notes are all standard eighth notes. We're going to march down and back up to the F and then down to the A. So let's start again. March down to the D, back up to the F sharp. Skip this note, go down to the B and land on the A. Okay, let's do that again. Back up, skip down to the B and land on the A. And one more time. Okay, that's the first phrase. The next phrase we're going to start the same way. We're marching up to the F sharp from the D. Down to the C sharp and back up to the E. Now the E is held for 3 counts, so you're going, I will do, as you're beginning, do it 1, 2, 32. Okay, let's do the second phrase again. The eighth note pickups, up to the F, that's syncopated. 1, 2, 1. Okay, one more time. Let's add that on to the first phrase. March up to the F, the dotted quarter, right. Skip down to the B, land on the A. Go back to the D, and we're marching up to the F sharp. 1, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to go on. The next phrase is exactly the same as the beginning phrase of this tune. Okay, let's do all three of those phrases together. Dotted eighth note. Go back up to the F sharp. Jump over and land on A. Now we're staying on F. Land on E. 2, 1. Okay, that's almost all of the A part. Now we're going to do eighth notes again. And we'll walk up to the F again. That dotted quarter. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do the whole A part together. And I said dotted quarter, but I meant a dotted eighth note. Skip down to the B and land on A. Stay on the F, down to the D, land on the E. Land on the A. And we finish the A part on the D. Okay, now we begin the B part. We're going to jump up like a broken chord from the D to this F sharp and up to the A. So you're skipping every other one. And it's again an eighth note lead in. 1 count, back to the B and back to the D. Let's do that. Okay, now we have that dotted eighth note starting on the F and we're marching down. Let's try that whole phrase. So it's skip up to the F sharp, A, B, A, 6 dotted eighth, march all the way down. Okay, this time the next phrase is starting on this F sharp and we're marching up to the A. Down to the D and then go up with your right hammer to the G, march down to the E, 2, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that phrase again. From the F sharp up to the A. Then you're going back up to the F sharp and repeating that first phrase of the B part. Okay, let's add that in. Let's try the B part up until that point. 1, 2, 1, dotted eighth, march down, go back up to your F sharp. Dotted eighth, march down to the E. Now we're ready to finish the whole piece. It goes back up to the F. All right. So that's it. Let's do that last phrase again. It starts with your F eighth note pickup. And then you could start again. play it however many times you want. In a jam it might be half a dozen times. And you could play the same thing up in the upper D box for variation and then come back down and do it again where you began, depending on the size of your dulcimer. So let's play the whole thing through very slowly, and then we'll play it one more time just a little bit faster, and then you're on your own. Go back to the D. Part now. March down to the A, back up to the F sharp. March down to the A. Okay, let's play it one more time, just a little bit faster. Okay, have fun with this and look up Bob Zentz, and you can find some of his music and what he does. He's quite a guy.